Taxes legal framework. Which legal form should I choose to create my company? Several forms are provided for by Moroccan legislation, mainly, the sole proprietorship company, the limited liability company, the general partnership company, the limited partnership company, the public limited company, the simplified limited company. What are the tax benefits for investors? In addition to the tax measures provided for under the normal regime, ordinary law, in particular those provided for under the investment charter, other measures are provided for under the conventional regime and the finance law. Does the regional investment centers participate in the financing of an investment project? The vocation of the regional investment centers is to support project leaders mainly on an administrative level. The public bodies dedicated to the financing of projects have been created to meet this need, such as the Industrial Promotion Fund. Private sector banks are also major actors in financing investments projects. What are the tax benefits for investors? In addition to the tax measures provided for under the normal regime, ordinary law, in particular those provided for under the investment charter, other measures are provided for under the conventional regime and the finance laws. Where to look for a property suitable for my investment project? The Regional Investment Center is predisposed to assist you in prospecting for land, private or state-owned, or premises adapted to the planned activity. The nature of the activity, the area requested and the foreseeable sites are prerequisites to better serve you. Can a company use foreign labor in Morocco? Derogations may be granted to companies wishing to hire foreign workers are subject to authorization from the Employment Department and while justifying that the profile to be recruited is not available on the labor market. Can a LLC manager be an employee? The managers of LLCs, whether or not they are shareholders, minority or majority shareholders, who receive remuneration corresponding to their actual activities and responsibilities within the company, are required to be subject to the National Social Security Fund Scheme and the Compulsory Health Insurance Scheme, AMO, managed by the National Social Security Fund. The non-managing partner, minority or majority, the member of the management board or supervisory board who, occupying salaried employment within the company, receives remuneration in this respect and is in a relationship of subordination and dependence from employee to employer vis-a-vis the said company, is subject to the social security system in respect of the latter, provided however, that the person concerned does not perform another function which automatically excludes him from being subject to this system, civil servant of the state, military or any other person already having a compulsory basic system, etc. What is the difference between a subsidiary and a branch? The branch is the most independent form that an establishment can take. It has no legal personality. The company then consists of a head office and branches, or establishments. A subsidiary is a company under the exclusive control of the parent company, the latter results from, 1. Either the direct or indirect holding by the parent company of a majority of the voting rights in that company, which allows it to appoint a majority of the members of the subsidiary's administrative bodies. 2. Either the appointment, for 2 successive financial years, of a majority of the members of the subsidiary's administrative bodies, except in the case of companies under joint control. 3. Either the right to exercise a dominant influence on the subsidiary, by virtue of a contract or statutory clauses, giving it managerial power. Can capital be made up of contributions in kind? The Articles of Association must contain the valuation of each contribution in kind. This shall be done in the light of a report annexed to the Articles of Association and drawn up under his responsibility by a contributions auditor appointed unanimously by the future partners from among the persons authorized to act as auditors or, failing that, by order of the President of the Court, acting in summary proceedings, at the request of the most diligent future partner. However, the future partners may unanimously decide that the use of a contribution auditor shall not be mandatory, when the value of any contribution in kind does not exceed 100,000 dirhams and if the total value of all contributions in kind not subject to the assessment of a contribution auditor does not exceed half of the capital. What is the procedure for setting up a branch in Morocco? 1. Make an registry at the Moroccan Office of Industrial and Commercial Property in order to obtain a certificate relating to the name of the branch. 2. Drawing up the minutes of the decision to open the branch. 3. Registration of the minutes of proceedings with the tax authorities. 4. Registration on the roll of the business tax. 5. Legal deposit at the clerk's office of the commercial court. 6. Registration in the commercial register. 7. Insertion of legal advertising, in French in a newspaper of legal announcements and in Arabic in the official bulletin. 8. Affiliation to the National Social Security Fund. 9. Information from the Exchange Office. What legal notices must be included in a branch opening report? The name of the branch, the activity, the head office, the legal representative.